Can't even see me when looking through mirrors. You rappers remind me of your feelings. You hella off track, bringing it win and swinging the bat. Still got a plaque, but got a platform. Tell me what's bigger than that. Hearing them talking, but they really cap. Speeding your words, I mean that you rap. Rolling the dice, they really be crap. 25 million in Senate.
What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. Burden, we the people. I already see it. We're gonna have this conversation. Look, we're a bunch of grown-ass fucking adults, bro. If you can't handle this type of conversation, I suggest right now, not only listen to what I just posted in the beginning of the video as a warning. For the first 10 seconds of the video, there's a warning letting you know what type of shit I'm on. By the name of the song, the title of the song, and the picture that I'm looking at right now, we on some fuck shit. Not on some fuck shit, but we on some like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. Federico, you want to stay here so you can take some of the blame or some of the hate? Nah, because you always want to go back to wifey and shit. You and that girl, ever since she moved in, you changed, bro. I'm not talking to you. Cut the beat. But yeah, that's what I thought. Burden, my guy. It is on you.
They want me 6 feet deep, they want me under the dirt, don't wanna let me breathe. They want my mama to hurt, they might know my face, they might know my name, but they don't know my past, they never felt my pain. I don't wanna die, somebody pray for me. The homies in the sky gon' have to wait for me. I can smell your lies, watch what you say to me. Cause I done seen a lot of shit that I could never talk about.
I don't wanna hurt your feelings, why you gotta be so fragile? We politicking and you get defended and I look like an asshole. Don't be so...
Nigga, what? Brother, Red, touch my hand, touch my hand, touch my hand, just touch my hand, man, we connected. Yo, you know how crazy it is out there, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know, a lot of you seen it. I do a lot of like posts, and I just like post random fucking conversation piece. And I did a conspiracy theory about a fucking straw, right? And I was just, I saw the straw, and I was like, yo, I think I could make this funny. And I decided to just go in there and just, for the first thing that popped in my head, just say it. And there's legitimate people on the comment of that video fighting about a fucking straw. That's how crazy we are right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can't even have an opinion of a straw before people start going completely nuts. Somebody was like, well, if you take the straw back, if you drink your juice too fast, then your fat ass should need to go walk inside instead of going through the drive-thru. And I'm like, what are you saying to me, sir? I was talking about the size of the straw. Okay, what I said was the straws in McDonald's right now are fucking huge, because they are. There was a comment that said it looked like a boba straw, and it's exactly what they look like now. And I said, maybe they made it that big because so you could drink the juice faster. So by the time you make it home, you got the food, but you ain't got no more drink. So now you gotta drive back and go get more juice. So they trying to get my money. That's what I said, being an idiot and trying to just joke around, just to joke around, because I was fucking bored at the drive-thru. And legitimately people like started like going at each other, and I'm just like, what's going on, bro? Like, what is going on? It's scaring me right now. It's gonna be a long video too. You didn't read that in the beginning? I'm gonna put the beginning's gonna be 30 minutes of that. Just 30 minutes of that warning. So people can't say that they didn't see it.
Surprised if you see gunmen post outside of their business. They sick and tired of holding fire and they just trying to end it. So pick a side, you crucified by everybody's opinions. And keep it peaceful, cause the people around here armed and malicious. Protected by the amendments. I want you all in attendance when I say that I ain't never backing down with God as my witness. If
I swear to God, let them niggas know, man. Let them know, son. Burden, let them know. I'm going to use my amendments in order. Put it together. All right. First right, I can say what I want. The second right is there to make sure y'all motherfuckers understand that I can say what I want. The minute that you try to control anything that comes out of my mouth is the minute that you could unsubscribe. That's just straight up. Because if you're gonna stop me from talking when I have control to turn off the comment section just for you not to say nothing, and I'm giving you your right, because I don't believe that nobody should. Whether you agree with me or not, I respect your opinion and all that. You can say what you want. I'm never going to stop a person from saying what they want. But the minute when you start controlling what I do and what I say, it's the minute you can unsubscribe. Because no, are you fucking shitting me right now? I don't go and tell you can't say that in my comment section. I don't report your name. I don't do any of that. I let you speak your mind with no casualty, with no type of nothing besides playful banter back and forth. Because that's the most that I'm going to give you. I let you do you. Let me do me. And that's just respect both ways. That's it. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what you want to do with your body. I don't care about none of that. The minute people start crossing lines and bringing babies involved, kids, let's just put it plain and simple. If anybody has done anything to hurt children for their benefit, they go all rot and die. I don't care about them. So if you put more people putting crazy type of material in kids' schools and teaching our young about sex and all this other shit so early, and race is like a big issue for some fucking reason, why don't you teach them how to do their taxes? Why don't you teach them how to fucking dress for an interview? Etiquette 101. Why don't you do things that's going to benefit them when they get older? Nothing that schools and nobody's promoting right now is helping nobody. It's just to push political agendas. That's what it's there for. Y'all niggas, everybody's racist now. There's racist people, yes. Don't generalize it, motherfucker. Just because you have bad experiences with individuals that are racist does not mean that this country is racist. You're out of your mind if you think that. You're out of your mind. Let me ask you a question. In what state is there whites-only bathrooms? What state has one right now, currently, right now? You know why? Because racism is no more in this country. That's why. You have the same opportunities that every other race has that comes here legally. Point blank. No? Okay then. All right, cool. Do you think you will ever see an African-American person live in a mansion if racism was around? And then they want to bring up police brutality and all that other stuff. Look, listen, we could talk about all that whole entire George Floyd thing and all that. I don't think you people want to hear what I think about that. I really, really don't. Exactly what happened to George Floyd, the penalty has been given. That cop is in jail. So, that being said, something illegal happened. George Floyd was taken because of that officer's paying the penalty. What more do you want to happen? That's the justice system. You do something bad, you're going to do time for it, and that's it. It's not that you guys are making it more than what it is. Do you understand George Floyd's past? To that day, from that day that thing happened, rest in peace, George Floyd. Because no man deserves to die in the hands of nobody else. Keep your hands to your fucking self. I feel bad for George Floyd that happened to him. But don't make it that every single officer of the law is that way. Don't make it that every white person in the fucking world is that way. Because that's not the right way. I am the darkest one that lives in this area. Besides my two African-American brothers in the corner of me. What's going on, guys? Everything good? Mashed potatoes and raisins is crazy. I'm just saying. And I've been treated with respect. I've been treated smiles, and I don't see it here. Yes, there's one or two dumb fucks that still are holding on to the old times. They think that that's the right way to do it. Fuck them. But no, racism there's racist people. This is not a racist country. I don't know where people are getting that shit. And I don't know how the hell we got all the way over. He said a lot. It's his fault. It's Burden's.
I want you
It's
part in
Burden's fault.
attendance when I say that I ain't never backing down with God as my witness. If shit get real, I'll be right there in the field. Never folded and never will. Yeah, everybody better chill. No, it won't be none of that in this little town. This ain't the place you wanna fuck around, cause shit can happen in the midst of action. Just imagine that.
And the looters, like, what did the black community, what did we gain by going into our own community? Make this make sense to me, and then I'll shut up. Make this make sense to me, and then I swear to God, I'll be quiet. What is going to benefit the movement by going inside a store, some of them self-owned by your own neighbor, and breaking in and stealing a pair of Jordans or a PlayStation or whatever is it, or all the shit that was there? What was the whole point of the loitering? What was that proving? What to who? All the companies got insurance; they could get everything back. That's not the point. It's not. The point is not that they have insurance. The point is that you did something illegal, and people are getting mad because they are getting arrested. People are getting mad because they're trying to that is called loitering. Yeah, I motherfucker stole everything, and then want to get on camera and start saying, "Oh, F white people and F these people and F the government and they trying to keep us down and da 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 and all this other shit and boop bop and doo bop." Cause that's what I hear when I hear dumb shit like that on the computer. You're making every African-American man that has busted his ass from the fucking ghetto to live in a fucking beautiful home with a beautiful wife and kids and live a clean life with no problems and working and just enjoy his family and making bread because he's worked his way up to do it. You're making them look bad. It's disrespectful to the whole culture the way you guys acted. And you want me to be sorry? Get the fuck out of here. Sorry for what? Because your great-great-great-grandmother went through slavery? Well, you had every opportunity in the world to do something with yourself, but you decided staying in the fucking streets was better? Because it was less work? Don't give me your fucking sad story. I went from the ghetto all the way to a fucking $300,000 home in Florida. that I got on my own off of me busting my ass. Fuck you talking about? Y'all read the warning, right? I'm just saying. It irritates me to the core. And you know what irritates me even more? Is some of those are just doing it for the attention. Some of those are just doing it for the numbers. They're doing it for the views. They're doing it for the bag. Which I ain't gonna knock nobody's hustle. But when you start going into family-owned businesses and breaking shit and making their lives living fucking hell when they had to bust their ass living in the same neighborhood that you living in, and they're struggling just like you are, and they had enough sense to open up a fucking business and try to do it right. And you're gonna go in there and break in, and that's who I feel sorry for. Y'all niggas is losers. Point blank. There's no way in hell that you could justify doing stupid stuff like that. There's nothing you can say to justify it. Sticking it to the man. Okay. That man is also the one putting that fucking money in that food stamp. You don't want that nigga to stop doing that though, right? Oh, he better keep on doing that. That same white man is giving you free medical. For you. It ain't free for me. I used to be in the streets, bro. I didn't pay taxes. So I don't know what taxes you paying. On your Cash App? Fuck out of here. So the white man's good when the white man gives you that EBT card. That's what, oh, praise you, sir. But giving excuses because you want to break in because you can't afford those fucking sneakers and you break in there to go fucking steal them. Or you just didn't want, or greed took over. You didn't want to spend your money. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity to get what I want, and I ain't gotta waste my bread. Been there, done that. I had that same mentality too. I became a father. That's what changed me completely. I decided to live a normal life with a wife, kids, cats, dogs. Fucking squirrel outside eating all my shit. That's my problem. Those are the problems I want. I want a squirrel problem. I will invite a squirrel problem instead of the fucking problems that I put myself in by being in that life. So don't tell me nothing about shit. I ain't that nigga. I ain't the one that you're gonna come over here and try to tell me how it really is. I've been there, done that, got the shirt. You can't tell me nothing. And it's not even me being mad at them because it's human nature. You find a way that you can make bread or get something cheap where you don't have to work hard. You're gonna gravitate to that. That's human nature. It ain't gonna stop nothing. I get it. But own what you're doing. Own that you guys are part of the people that are messing up the culture. Stop blaming cops because there's African-American cops, there's Hispanic cops, there's all types of cops out there. So do not be blaming the whole force. The whole force is racist. All of them. Y'all crazy, y'all nuts. You're pretty much saying that my cousins are racist, my brother-in-law is racist, my other brother-in-law is racist. Stop. That's ludicrous to think that way. Own what you're doing. Say, yeah, I don't want to do nothing. I'm lazy. I don't want to do shit. And then I'll shut the fuck up. Don't blame other people for your shit. Don't blame other people that you can't rise up and do whatever that you want to do. With the way social media is right now, with how easy it is for you to get views and for you to record and edit, you can do everything from your phone. Remember the Vine years? Remember the Vine time? Motherfuckers were recording that shit with their phones. They were getting fucking millions of views, getting paper. What are we talking about here? There's ways out. Find your niche and go with it. But don't blame everybody else for your downfall. Don't. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying I don't see racism. I see racism. I'm in Florida, bro. I absolutely see it. But it's crazy that when I was more in the city, I saw it more than me coming to the country. In the country, I see it, but I don't see it as much as I was seeing it over there in the city. So I've lived every experience. So I that's what opened my eyes, and I'm like, yo, this racist shit is just, that one's just an asshole. He's just a dick. But, and don't you think calling all white people racist is racist? Don't you think that doesn't really make sense? All of you are racist. You generalizing white people all being racist is racist. So make that make sense to me. There's a lot of things that you guys need to make sense to me. I can't think that way. I don't know. Uncle Tom. No, I'm Uncle Ray. Get it? Fuck out of here.
That in this little town, this ain't the place you wanna fuck around, cause shit can happen in the midst of action. Just imagine that, people stand their ground. My neighborhood, the one that raised me and painted my character. Nothing was good and nothing was fair, but this is America.
Right.
One shot in this life, pretend like you shooting a Derringer. Ain't no fucking with me, you come fucking with me, and I'ma embarrass you.
They want me under the dirt, don't wanna let me breathe. They want my mama to hurt, they might know my face. They
let them know, cause Burden been through it. Burden been through the ringer. And he ain't got not one black bone in his body. I'm not saying this is real, but I'm saying he's been in that life. The police officers were generalizing him not by his skin color, by his activity, by his character, and they were judging him obviously by the way he looks and what he drives and stuff like that. That is absolutely had it happen. That probably happened to him. This scenario probably happened to him multiple times when he was in that life like that. Multiple times. Well, let's not get that shit twisted either, bro. It's like, you know what has to happen is black fathers need to stay home. That's what's going to fix the community. That's what's going to fix everything. And we're not going to get into that like that. We're going to get deep into that. But I'm just saying black dads need to come back home. They need to come and they need to take care of responsibility of their kid. A daughter needs to know what a man is supposed to look like. So she could know exactly what her mate's going to be when she gets older. She needs to see that man that is working every day, that is bringing home the bacon, that is making sure that his baby girl is okay every single day. She needs to see that in order for her to justify what type of man is she looking for. You have to have that relationship with her. You got to treat her like a princess, but at the same time, treat her like a parent. The boys are lost. When puberty hits, forget about it. When puberty hits, you get a sweet young man that's a little bit troubled. And the minute puberty hits, he loses his complete mind. In all races, it's not only in the black community, it's not only in the white community, in the Hispanic community. If the father is not home, the kids, the offsprings that come out of that relationship are going to most likely have issues. There's certain ones here and there, but I'm generalizing them all. They're going to have some type of issue if not resolved, if not, and you know, there are some cases that people come out on top and say, you know, I helped my mother because my dad wasn't there, because he had that drive, because he had a mother that had sense in her mind that she needs to be the mother and the father to raise a perfect man. And shout out to those mothers, because those mothers are the real heroes. And that's a fact. I'm not even laughing about that. They are the fucking real heroes. When you could play two roles and raise a decent young man that wants to go to school and wants to be something with himself, that's amazing. Those we have to applaud. Those we have to make movies about. Those are the ones that we have to talk about. Those mothers deserve that type of appreciation. But without the dad being there showing what a man is supposed to be, because a mother can only go so far with her boy. She can't 100% tell her boy what a man is supposed to be. She's not a man. She doesn't have a man's mentality. Men and women think completely fucking different from each other. Absolutely different from each other. They have different feelings. Women feel more with their... women think more with... Not necessarily they all think all with their feelings, but they're emotional creatures. Men are more animals. We're beastly. We don't really take good information very well. We're barbaric and crazy. Our mentalities are not going to match up. Our mentalities are never going to link up a man and a woman, ever. So that man needs to be there to show that boy how to be a man. Right now, I've got a 15-year-old. He bought his own TV because he learned how to save from me and his mother. Right now, I got a 15-year-old that just got his permit today. Congratulations, Anthony. I love you. Getting ready to get on that road, getting ready to start a job. He's like, after high school, I want to take a year off and I just want to work. And then after that, he's going to go do a trade, and then he begins his journey by himself. If a man is not home to show him how to do that, how do you expect him to know how to do it? Where is he going to go? He's going to go to the streets. Don't matter the color. It don't matter the color. If every father that makes a decision to sleep with a woman with the woman's consent and a child comes out of it, you guys just have a responsibility now. This can't go away because you want it to go away because it was a mistake. No, this is your responsibility now. And you got to make sure that kid's going to be 10 times better than the person that you are. All we could do is try our best and do the best for our kids. And hope that whatever it is that we showed them, it resonates with them, it stays in their mind, and it makes them proper human beings to walk forward and may have their own family and add another branch to that family tree. I want my kids to graduate from college. My daughter's almost there. My son is going to do a trade. I want them to finish doing the schooling, and I want them to do work and have their own homes and have their own husband and wives and have their own kids and give us some grandkids. And that's all I want. It's hard to have a comment. You know what the hardest thing in the world as a parent is? To have a conversation with these kids right now and battling the internet, battling TikTok, battling Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that. That is the roughest part of being a parent right now. That is something that our parents, us older people, our parents didn't have to deal with. We didn't have technology like that. So they didn't really have to deal with. They had to deal with more as, where the fuck are they? They were supposed to be home by 7. That's what my parents dealt with us. Or never being home because we always want to be outside with our friends riding our bikes or going to the park or doing whatever. That's what they dealt with. They didn't deal with this technology bullshit. Now we have to battle you guys because you guys don't understand respect. I'm the father. You're the child. This is my house. I am trying to do my best to raise you to know how to defend yourself in this crazy world. Because if I don't do this and I release you at 18, you will not last a minute on your own. These children are not understanding how hard it is to be a parent these days with everything that's going on with social media. It's 24-hour panic if our child is not right glued next to us. Luckily, my kids prefer to hang out with me and their mom. They prefer to play Uno with us and do the family thing. They prefer that because we made it a point to make sure that we're in our kids' fucking business. You don't want to, Stacy's so sweet, right? You guys think that. Try to do anything to her kids. I feel sorry for any teacher, dean, principal. I'm sorry for you guys. I apologize. Because you don't want her to go to the school. It's going to be a bad day for everyone in that school. I can almost guarantee it. We make it a point to steer our kids to the right direction. My daughter drifted and we brought her back because it was our job to make sure that they know all the facts. You know how hard it was in the midst of my kids having phones and everything, me battling my kids with what they're hearing on TikTok. Not in a disrespectful way, because they know better, because I did the people elbow for about 13 years. I'm really good at it. But it's a debates. It's constant debates, back and forth, back and forth. Trying to make them understand, you guys are dumb. You guys don't know everything. Stop. Just because you have a phone. That was the mistake. And I don't even think we gave our kids the phones that late. To be honest with you. My son got his first phone at 14. My daughter got her first phone at 15. So I see kids 9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2. I see a 2-year-old with a phone. Dripping in shit. Pick the baby up, throw the baby in the air, man. Be scared if you don't know if you gave the baby shaking head syndrome. Do something. But that baby, the phone's the babysitter now, bro. The phone's the babysitter. You throw the baby in the crib, throw the phone in the crib. I'll see you in about 7.5 to 8. Bye. The bottle's gonna be on top. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Right there. Get it. You gotta take your kid out. You gotta show your kids. You gotta do the pumpkin patches and carnivals and do stuff like that. Get them out. Let them breathe fresh air, bro. And I'm not here telling everybody how to do what they like. You're a parent. You do what the fuck you want. I ain't telling. I'm just telling you what worked for us. And thank God Almighty up above. Thank you that we're seeing our kids in our own eyes growing and maturing and making the right decisions on their own without us even interfering in the decision making. I'm happy that I see where they're going. So, like, y'all saw the beginning. So, like, I don't.
Might know my name, but they don't know my past. They never felt my pain.
The fuck they
I
talking
don't
about?
wanna die, but somebody pray for me.
Fuck it, nigga. Yo, he's fucking.
I can smell your lies.
Bro, did he got hit? He got hit?
Pray for me. The homies in the sky gon' have to wait for me. I can smell your lies. Watch what you say to me. Cause I done seen a lot of shit that I can never talk about.
I'm speaking the truth and you disagree, but what can you do? Here's a message to you looting ass little broke bitches that I see on the news. Whatever got you thinking you can come and do what you want, well that ain't the move. Gotta
Ven pa' acá, voy a buscar. You ever heard that song before? It's an old Spanish song. It says, come here. I'm gonna go get my little friend. That's what I'm gonna do. I wish a nigga would. And that's why I say the N-word. Because I don't give a fuck. Back in my day, never was a problem. Never seen it. Hollywood, of course Hollywood, because you know who controls Hollywood. Hollywood is out there, the ones portraying that that's what it was. They were not in the hood. They didn't know what the fuck it was. They didn't do their research. You talk about when racism was still racism. Yeah, obviously. But when I was growing up, no. I don't know what you're talking about.
bitches that I see on the news. Whatever got you thinking you can come and do what you want, well that ain't the move. Gotta protect what I built on my back. If I'm back in the corner, it's legal to shoot. Hard for you to see the other.
If I'm back in the corner, it's legal to shoot. And it's a fact. And it's a fact. America. I'm gonna implement the tattoo that I'm working on because I'm just gonna draw it myself. I'm looking for a tattoo artist to do like a vibe reaction tattoo that because I want to have like all the main, the main people that I react to. They're the consistent ones that I react to. I want to implement something of their like a portrait here of all of them, and then implement like the American flag in some way or form in it. And I'm trying to throw things together, and it's maybe I'm gonna try doing it without smoking weed. Maybe I'm not a good artist when I smoke. Maybe I'm a good artist when I don't smoke. I'm gonna try that.
That ain't the move. Gotta protect what I built on my back. If I'm back in the corner, it's legal to shoot. Hard for you to see the other side. You ain't been a victim. All I want is rights. That ain't protest. That's a mob riot. People shot dead just the other night. Might be misled, but let it be said. You only voting left because they voting right. If we all people, then we all equal. Gotta come together. Gotta protect what I built on my back. If I'm back in the corner, it's legal to shoot.
Right.
Hard for you to see the other side. You ain't been a victim. All I want is rights. That ain't protest. That's a mob riot. People shot dead just the other night. Might be misled, but let it be said. You only voting left because they voting right. If we all people, then we all equal. Gotta come together. Ain't no better time. Why do we stand united? We fall. What have we done? We are the puppets. Who are the hands? What are the plans? Who would have thought? Who seen it coming? Why? Every time I see the police around me, I get hella nervous, like I'm doing bad. If I get profiled, I get pulled over, maybe handcuffed to put up in the back, but I won't resist. You can search me, I insist.
And that's don't even bring that subject up because we'll be here for another 30 minutes. Let's talk about people getting pulled over. Let's talk about people getting pulled over. Oh, it's because I'm black. You're arrested because I'm black. Oh, no. He's arresting you because you're acting irate. So I'm a cop, right? And I'm going in there. In my mind, this is the two scenarios that's going to happen. I'm going to go in there. Hey, how you doing? Good evening. How's everyone doing in the vehicle? What's going on? License and registration, please. What you pulled me over for? Already aggression. You hear the aggression? Well, you were speeding. This is a 60. You were doing about 90. I clocked you at about doing like 92. So let me just handle that license and registration real quick. Let me go check something real quick, and then I'll be back. All right? No, you don't have the right to search my car. You don't have the right. No, you doing this because I'm black, sir. I'm doing this because you sped, and that's illegal. To speed over to do 30 over the speed limit, it's illegal. It don't matter what color you are, sir. But if you give me your license and registration, I'll go ahead and I'll check everything out. And let's just get the process going. Let's just get this out of here. Let me just give you your ticket and let's call it a day. If you don't want to pay the ticket, you can bring it to court. Court date's going to be right in the bottom of the ticket. The court office number and everything. If you want to take it to court, it's right there. You can go ahead and set that up and then get your lawyer, and we'll go ahead and we'll fight this in court. But I had to do my job because my job is there are laws that need to be held, and people that don't hold them, as you just showed us, because you didn't abide by the law of only doing 60 in this road, you were doing 90, so that's illegal. So I'm just giving you a ticket. You're not going to jail. I'm not going to search your car and do anything like that. I just want to give you a ticket. That's all I want. Now, fuck that. And then you're going to have a dumb friend in the back smoking weed. And he's like, oh, you guys done? And then he's going to smell it. Is that marijuana in the back? Yeah, that marijuana is legal. Can you guys please step out of the car? 20 over easy. I need backup. And now y'all guys want to get all right. If you're doing something illegal, when you get all fidgety and start giving you attitude and everything, the cops are going to automatically think there's something going on in this vehicle that they do not want us to know, because they understand. You understand the cops understand the difference between being nervous because they got pulled over by a cop, because it's never happened to me before, and being nervous because you got pulled over by a cop because you have something illegal. They know the difference between the both of them. They're not dumb. It don't matter what color you are. If he pulls you over and you act the fuck up, it's because you either one, are one of these people that think you're a sovereign citizen and you think that your shit don't stink. Or two, because you have something illegal. That it's against the law. They always locking me up because you keep on doing illegal shit. Fuck the cops, man. They always locking us up because you guys keep on shooting each other. What? They're keeping us down. No. You're the one holding the weights. You keeping yourself down. What are you talking about? Make it make sense. If you make it make sense, I'll shut up. I'm gonna put that as the next shirt. Make it make sense, and then I'll shut up. New shirt coming out 2025. If you act the fuck up, you know, I've seen a lot of these like body cam when they pull people over the traffic shit. I'm addicted to these videos. I'll watch at least 100 a day. I'm addicted to these videos. Dead ass. You know that a lot of them are white. A lot of them. And you know what happens to them? They get arrested. Yeah, they lock them up. They do time and shit. Just like you. Ain't that crazy? That's nuts. That's nutty butter, even. So, now that we're on that subject, where did the white privilege work in that situation? Where in which part? Oh. Okay. Stop. Just stop. When you act like a fool, the cops are going to do their job and make sure that this fool is not going to be in the streets no more to make sure my grandmother's going to be safe when she comes out of bingo at 1 o'clock in the morning to go home. That's why. It's not for no other reason than for that. Stop preaching to him, Ray. I ain't making him listen. I ain't Jesus. We need to start using our brains a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. We need to start being a little bit smarter on how the fuck we act out here. You do something illegal, you're going to jail. Look at Diddy. Look at Diddy. He had a franchise. He had an empire of people working for him, doing shit for him. And he was doing all types of illegal shit. And eventually he got taken down. You think that because you selling dime bags of fucking whatever, that you're gonna get caught because you're doing something illegal. It's because you're doing something illegal. It's not because of your skin color. It's because you broke the law. And it sucks. And it sucks. My son with this whole, when the BLM thing happened, my son put posters because he was so young, he didn't know what was going on. All he knows is that, they're killing, all he's hearing is that black people they're unaliving black people. That's all he hears. That's all he hears consistently. So he did a sign with a marker and a board. He had his mom go to Walmart and he put BLM and he put the sign. He was in the corner of our house with that sign up because he felt so bad at what was going on. And I told my son, you know what else matters? And I remember my son was like, what, Dad? And I was like, the electric bill. And you got the lights on so people can focus on the house. Somebody robs me is coming out of your tuition. I'm just letting you know that. Get your ass inside. We all know by this time that the whole BLM movement was just false. They were just trying to take motherfuckers for everything they got. Use your brain. The information is out there. And that's the sad part, really, if you really think about it, is that the information is so easily available to find out the actual facts. Because, some people on the other side think facts don't matter. They think that emotions and feelings matter more. No, facts matter more. And that's like a fact. Me saying that's a fact, it's a fact. These niggas gonna be mad.
Yeah, you know that's confidence. Play cool cause I ain't got no time for this. Yeah, then I say bye and wave, and I just drive away. And that's just it, bitch. It wasn't so
See, exactly, bro, exactly. He's the same burden. He's the same burden. And the same cop pulled him over. He's just showing you the difference. If you respect the cop, the scenario number 2 now. The scenario number 2. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, how you doing? License registration. Yeah, not a problem, officer. Here you go. How's your day going? You good? How's the family? All right. Here you go. I'll be back. Okay. Then he goes in there. Comes back. Want to step out the car for me? Is there any reason you need me to do that, officer? You just step out the car for me real quick. Not a problem. Give me 1 second. Come back the car for me real quick. I was like, okay. Now, it's showing here, right here, you got a warrant for unpaid parking tickets that you had back in Alaska. They said you came from. Oh, and your license is suspended. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Like, all right, so is there any way that we can make this, work a little bit more? So like, I could go ahead, get somebody to tow the car back, get a ride back until I get this figured out, so I won't be driving without a license because it's illegal to do that. Yeah, not a problem. Set everything up. And then it's a very minor convenience compared to how you could make it, is what I'm saying. Because if it went the other way, it would have not gone that way. If you knew that you had a suspended license and all this other shit in a bag of potato chips, and you start wilding the fuck out because they pulled you over because you have a suspended license and your registration is not renewed and you're pretty much driving illegal as shit, and then you're going to get mad because they're doing it. You know what their biggest thing is? There's crazier people out there. No one's crazier than a drunk person driving. Because you have to be out of your fucking mind to do that. It's so scary. It's so scary. Like the threat level just to walk outside your house from when I was a child went up by like 100%. It's nuts. It's nuts. Just use common sense, people. We have common sense. It's just that we sometimes choose to ignore it because we want to benefit and get what we want. That's just all that it is.
Yeah, then I say bye and wave, and I just drive away. And that's just it, bitch. It wasn't some privilege that I ain't died today. Hey, my neighborhood, the one that raised me and painted my character. Nothing was good and nothing was fair, but this is America.
Right.
One shot and it's like, pretend like you're shooting a Derringer. Ain't no fucking with me, you can fucking with me, and I don't wanna die. Somebody pray for me. The homies in the sky gon' have to wait for me. I can smell your lies. Watch what you say to me. I wanna say a lot of shit that I can never talk about.
Talk about it. I like that beat though. That beat is fucking sick. I like that beat. That beat's fucking fire, bro. Fire. And listen, everything that I said is just my observation of 40 years of living in the United States of America, this beautiful country that we live in. And my observation and my common sense tells me that we needed this change. Look what Biden is doing. I think this is what, you guys' last hurrah or something? Are you going to go and just do that to Russia? I'm just saying. We need this change. We need it now. Is there any way they can fast forward? Is there any way they can pass something that we don't have to wait? Can Congress get together and say, yo, let's just pass something real quick, just saying, let him be president tomorrow. He got a fucking his own plane. He can fly over here. And look at people, oh, you're gonna talk about Trump, about his money and everything. He lost companies. I'm like, yeah, but he's a billionaire still. That doesn't matter. Like, he made his billions by doing his business, like being very good at it. Oh, he was given the money. Well, like my man Chris, what's his name? Charlie Kirk says, can I give you $1 million and can you make $6 billion out of that million? Because if you can, I want to see that, because that not a lot of people could do it. That's why Donald Trump is Donald Trump, because he took that million and made it to $6 billion. Not a lot of people could do that. That's what we're saying. Makes no sense. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. It's not your fault. And that's the thing about it, man. That's what I want to say. It's not people's fault that the way they think is they think. So we need to stop we need to stop attacking them in a lot of ways. Because it's not their fault that they're misinformed, that they just followed whatever TikTok and CNN and all these other people fucking told them to listen to. The agenda that was being pushed, they just became zombies to it. And is now, hopefully with Trump in office, we're going to get 4 years of fix, drill, baby, drill, and start putting the policies into place where it's going to make the United States a strong, rich, beautiful country that it once was. Right now, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not, but it still is, though. How you do that as a country? America, you crazy. I love all of you guys, man. I'm going to talk to you guys later. And please don't be mad. Be happy. It's over. Nothing nobody can do about it. Let's move on with our lives. Let's keep on listening to the music. Let's keep on having fun. I love each and every one of you, whether you're on the right, the left, the middle, and the center. I don't care. I love everybody the same. Just, I show you as much, I'll show you as much respect as you show me. And that's just a fact. I love all of you. I do. Peace.